forthright with his early ganks in this MSI. Usually goes towards the mid lane, of course, but Zeus here is pushed up the wave. Not in the best of shapes for him. I wonder if Jankos will look for something. No ward for Zeus. He used it earlier on. Broken Blade on the chase here. Zeus going to get pinged by that barrel, and Jankos is on the way. Red buff slow. Zeus tries to flash in the midst of the minions. The end of the line, not enough. Zeus burns his flash and has no TP to get back to lane.
And that's the big old mid lane roams, because as you can see, Zeus already set pretty far behind. He still hasn't reset, which is why we're getting Broken Blade able to bully him out.
Ona is here. Jankos dashes in. Zeus will fall for first blood. Ignite sticking on Broken Blade. Ona could look for the flash. Flash Spectral Maw is enough. The oranges make Broken Blade K. He flashes away himself. Broken Blade trying to dodge around. Ona with the Blade of the Ruined King. That Q, a possibility, but it's not enough as the parlay connects once again. Ona playing Ring Around the Rosies a little bit. It's true Alcove gaming in the top lane. Spectral Maw coming out. Broken Blade will still be stunned by it. Ona not quite enough damage to get a counter kill.
Broken Blade just playing just at arm's length, so he can't fall as well.
Charm's going to land here onto Caps. Targamas is here, but a good hook. We mean that Caps is locked up. He's going to try and dodge across the wall. Blackhead here to join the fray once again. Targamas in the right position to counter this out. He now flashes forward. They're looking for the damage onto Ona, who has no flash of his own. The chains will connect. Blackhead not able to get close enough for that final auto. And Ona escapes underneath his tower once again. Zeus is once again. Jankos is behind him. There is a ward that's going to spot him out. But Zeus, you got no flash. You got no level 6. And the bushes might protect you for a moment, but the chase is on. Broken Blade doesn't get the barrel combo. Perhaps not having played GP this year, not playing out too well for him. But Jankos comes in. Zeus hits 6 equalizer to try and clear out the wave. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Caps forced away by Faker and Carrier. The chains come in. Faker uses the last Spirit Rush to escape. Deadly Flourish in the bottom lane. Targamas with the chase. The knock up. Gumayushi pops the heal and flashes over the wall. Caps now has to try and get away from Ona off towards the top side of the map. Has he got the distortion? Spectral Maw gets the stun. Caps locked up. Flashes. And dashes up towards Broken Blade, and Ona and Carrier still on the chase here. Guma burnt both his summoners in the bot lane, is still underneath the tower. Jankos coming up as well. They're going to try and turn it around. Cannon Barrage just short, doesn't get the slow onto Ona. Carrier here will be able to hook himself back to the wall. Should be underneath the tower, should be safe, but Jankos with the collateral damage misses. Blackhead kills Gumayushi down towards the bottom side. No summoners on the T1 bot laner. He over pushes and he gets dived under his tower.
What is going on in this game? It's just a bloodbath across the board.
600 gold ahead in this early game.
Yeah, and look, we're just going to get a replay on this bottom side as well. Guma here, stuck underneath the tower. No hope because they know exactly where Carry is on the top side. Just a nice, easy, quick pick. Just understanding, hey, look, he's going to be left by himself here now as G2 starts to move up towards this. Might have to hold on to my point.
He's got flash, he's got a blast cone. It's going to be locked up. There's the equalizer going down. Zeus looking for the flash onto Broken Blade. Knows he can only get a 1-for-1 in this case. Will pay for it with his life, but a 1-for-1 for T1 puts them on the board.
Nice job from Zeus there to actually make that a move.
Best of 1 overreactions is just the most fun thing in the world. Because everyone's like, G2 are the best team in the world as they look for perhaps something in the top lane. Then they lose a couple of games and then they're not the best team in the world anymore. When Carrier here, Ona coming in for the chase as well. Depth Judge onto Blackhead. He does have the flash and the cleanse. Charm going out. Ona going in with the stun as well. But Targamas should just be able to dodge back here. The equalizer though, perfectly placed alongside the Infernum. T1 pounce in the top lane. Caps is coming up though. They're looking for a chase of their own. I don't know if Jankos is there because they can't see the minimap, but I'm sure T1 are waiting. Collateral damage going in. Caps hooked. Great hook from Carrier. Jankos takes 1. Caps dives in. Caps goes down. It's a superb fight for T1 in the top lane. G2 overextend and T1 clap them down. Now the game really changes in favor of T1. Carrier with the Hex Splash into the hook. Targamas going to dash away to Caps. Faker going in with the charm. Targamas tanks it instead of Caps. And Faker gets his first kill of the game.
And now T1 starting to pull ahead in this game. They're getting control of River. They're getting
Caps off towards the side as Ona tried to step forward. Still vision control in favor of G2. Remember that Umbral Glaive will help them out so much in situations like this. Even if it's already popped the passive, Jankos can still just auto a ward and kill it unless it's a control ward. G2 with control over the river. Faker, oh, he's going to step, oh, the chain misses. Faker has the time to Spirit Rush to the side. The rest of T1 collapsing from the top side. Caps still on the chase here. Spirit Rush across the wall, a possibility. Ona here to shepherd Faker back towards that dragon.
That's such a big ultimate from Faker gone, so if T1 try and contest, Faker can't provide that engage tool we were talking about. G2 gonna see if they can fight back here.
Caps looking for a flank. Ona going in. Spectral Maw lands the stun. Hook just short. Caps still has a good flank position. Cannon Barrage. Targamas looking for the quickness. Caps there. Ona dodges the Spectral Maw coming out. The equalizer down, and Targamas will burn, burn, burn. So will Jankos. Caps dives onto the backline, but he's only able to take out Carrier, and then he goes down as well. G2 got the dragon, overforced the fight, and T1 shut them down.
Before G2 can get the engage, and Broken Blade looks like he's dead.
Nowhere for Broken Blade to go here. T1, the triumvirate of death collapses. Broken Blade will try and clear out a minion, but Owner will clear his HP. T1 with another kill that, in my opinion, the strongest soul in the game. True damage tick and a slow and chains on the autos is just absolutely deadly. However, Faker might be in a deadly situation. Spirit rushes away from the deadly flourish. Cap's still on the chase, but 2 Spirit Rush charms left for Faker means that he should just be able to dash his way out of this one. Charm, though, into the equalizer. Cap's going to jump across the wall here. Faker's still on the chase. Hook just short. Owner here with a flank position. Caps is now isolated from the rest of G2. Targamas stun. Carrier. Dredge line a possibility. But with the equalizer down, I think T1 are just buying time for Gumayushi to continue to push in this top lane. Yeah,
it's a split map though. You got Broken Blade on bot side, T1 going in to try and help Guma on the other end. So again, I like this from G2. When you're behind like this, trying to trade even across the map is going to be great, but you do have to make sure you get this tower reset and you're not going to lose an inhibitor turret.
Faker with another great charm into the Evercross. The chase is on. Faker flashes away. Caps under the tower. Hook lands. T1. They don't want you to be able to play on the other side of the map instead. They look for the plays themselves. Caps get the shutdown onto Faker. Inhibitor tower falls in the top lane. Zeus underneath this tower, forced away by Broken Blade, but there's no minion wave. The inhibitor will go down. T1 will take that in the top lane. Will they keep pushing? I doubt it. Instead, they take the Hextech gate out and find their way to safety.
That's an inhibitor down on the top side of the map, though, and you've got 45 seconds until this next dragon. It becomes so much harder for G2 to...
Only an item and a half on Flacket as well, whereas Gumayushi almost at 3 completed items. That Infinity Edge is going to hurt.
And this is where you're going to have to see if T1 can once more set up for this fight. Faker and Carrier, 2 eyes on them to get onto the core members of G2. Yanko's starting up the dragon.
Zeus has the equalizer. Carrier doesn't have the depth charge. There's the equalizer down. It's only going to help G2 for the moment. Carrier going in. Broken Blade looking to flash out. Caps can dash as well. G2 get the dragon and get out.
Yeah, and just the fact that Owner got his back reset, or had to restart it, meant that he couldn't get the reset he wanted in time to get out towards Dragon. So G2 finding that very brief window where they're actually able to get out. So at least for the moment, keeping these Dragons within touching distance and buying time for this Gangplank to come online, for them to hit that later point where maybe they can try and fight back against T1.
Can you just check your watch for me there, Dagda? Oh yeah, it's about 20 minutes. It's Baron o'clock for T1. They
oh god,
just lost the fight. Gumayushi going forward, perhaps baiting in, Carrier with the flash across the wall. An incredible engage! T1 take G2, lift them up, and break their spines over their knee.
T1 are breaking G2 like it's absolutely nothing. They baited Baron, knowing that everyone thinks they do that Baron o'clock, but it turns out it's time to end the game, Medic.
21 minutes for T1. It feels like a record for the Rumble Sage. Chaos trying to do what he can, but once again he's charmed up, and he has been anything but claps today. T1 unwilling to go quietly into the night. You woke the beast, and the beast is angry. T1 will destroy G2, dismantle them, and European fans can only watch in despair as the LCK rises again.
The LCK will not be denied, going to 5-3, pushing up into that second place, and that was domination.